But hold on, PJ, like unbiased. Did you think would she have gotten first?
Honestly, I mean, I'm gonna let her tell that story because there's more context to it.
We're gonna get there. Okay, cool.
So she told me that, and that's one part. At the end of every show, you go up to the judges and you get your individual feedback from them, right? Because they're writing about you. So we went up to the head judge, and the head judge was like, you looked really great up there. Like, I loved your package. I loved your look, your makeup, everything looked great. She was like, please be on time next time, because if you were on time today, you would have gotten overall.
Oh hell,
dude!
I hope you didn't pay your coach.
Oh, I thought I did.
Yeah, it was crazy. So
it was crazy.
She looked really good. It really just sucks because it's like the person that is supposed to like lead you to success, who you pay, wasn't really there. And I think that was like another lesson that she grabbed from it.
What was it? How did you pick this coach?
Not gonna lie, they're a big team.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna mention any names because they're a great team, and I love and I really wanted to be on a big team.
Yeah.
And like what PJ said, that was a lesson for me. That very show, right, was a lesson for me, and I'm sure a lesson in business, a lesson in your career. You have to take matters into your own hands as well. Yes, you get a coach. Yes, you get a mentor. Yes, you go to your parents. You get someone. You go to someone that you trust and that you are going to learn from. But you need to realize there is the accountability, ownership that you need to take over your own path.
So true.
Because the thing that I learned from there was I should have been backstage.
Yeah.
I should have been like, hey, I'm backstage. I'll meet you backstage. Because as an athlete, that's my responsibility.
True. Your
coach is there to guide you. Your coach, and even in the coaches that I had after, they're great. They're very attentive. But I was like, I'm going to be backstage. Like, I'll see you backstage. I'll be backstage and you learn that through experience, right? Like that's what you learn, but it really, it reflects in every aspect of life.
Yeah.
A coach can only do so much.
Exactly.
End of the day, I like that you didn't play victim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I think it was, to be honest, that whole day was nuts. To think about it, you have to go in the morning and you do your first prejudging show, right? And then to hear that you're basically like DQ'd, you don't get to go up there and then still go to finals and just see what happens, to like have that real like tenacity and just pull through, like when your back's against the wall. That was like probably like one of the best things that, I witnessed. And I thought like, you can't take that back for anything. No. Like that moment should reflect into, like you said, all aspects of your life, right? Whether it's like your business endeavors, this and that, it just proves like when my back's like up against the wall, like I could still like move forward.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for sharing that. I want to ask like this, what is like the difference, right, between your first show, if there is any? What's the difference between your first show and your second show? Because you did look completely different.
I did.
You had a different mindset. Obviously, you're competitive now, and I think Brian wants to know too. So what is different from Christiana first show to Christiana second show?
Yeah, that's a great question, and it's my favorite part about when I talk about my sport and why I'm in my sport is because they actually rolled out the wellness division in 2020. So my first show was in 2019, and they rolled it out in 2020. And so when I was prepping in 2021, I prepped in 2020 but didn't get to go because of the pandemic and everything. And then 2021 prep, I was still prepping for bikini. And it wasn't until midway when my coach and I had like a posing session, because I'd been asking her, I was like, can I do wellness? So just a little background with wellness, the difference between all the divisions is it's the only division where you're asymmetrical, where they want you to be as conditioned as a bikini competitor, but they want you to be very dominant in your glutes, hamstrings, and quads. So they want, lower half definitely needs to dominate the top.
Like a horse.
Straight up horse.
Like,
and if
it's crazy. Like, it's crazy to watch that division. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, but I love it, and that's why, like, when I got switched into this division, because she saw my quads, she was like, "Girl, you got quads." I was like, "Dude, I've been trying to tell you, like, and when we switched and all of that, like my training came back to like my powerlifting days where I can lift heavier. Yes, I was still doing cardio, but like my training just felt so much more at home.
Okay.
And I didn't feel anxious anymore where I was like, I'm not going to be small. I'm not going to be small enough, you know, to be in bikini. I'm like, you know, I know my body, and I know it just felt so much more at home. And then, you know, that's where I really felt like I'm going to be competitive.
Yeah.
Like this is my division. This is where I know I'm going to kick my ass at the gym even harder because I'm going to grow in this, you know.
It seems like it was very like the competitive fire came out of just pure passion.
Yep.
So did you make it to the national? What's the next show?
I'm qualified for nationals. Yeah.
You are. So now the next one, if you win, you get your pro card.
Yes. That would be, manifest that right now.
When's your next show?
We don't have a show date yet.
Okay.
So I do have new coaches, and I really love how they're doing it right now.